Pies for the win? I don't know. There's part of me thinking Essendon to win this, but that's only because Collingwood are Collingwood. As it's quite early, I'm going to bring the microphone a bit closer. Just finishing up watching the last bit of the Swans game. Oh, Swannies! Comfortable victory from the Swans this morning. Come on. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is where you are. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, everyone. Hello, everyone. Make sure you vote who's going to win. It's going massively towards Collingwood, though. Very one-sided on the vote straight away. 18 votes in, 81% think Collingwood. Wow. Oh my God, we got 34 people on here already. Jesus. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just finishing up watching the Swans. 109 to 68. Swans for the finals. Definitely. Swans are making the finals. Unbelievable. Another brilliant performance by the Swans. That is how you do it. Hello. Hi, Tracy. Jason, you missed the fight. It was a bloody good... Well, I said it was a good fight. It was a very one-sided fight, the Fury. Dillian White fight. I don't know how the performance went for the Swans. But... Yeah, a 41-point victory. Take that all day long. Morning, Brian. I am exhausted. It's a bit tiring. Getting up at before 6 o'clock in the morning. What's up? Not a lot at 6 o'clock in the morning. Thank you so much. We've got 40 people in here. Incredible, guys. Thank you. Don't forget, make sure you like the stream down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. In the Discord, the game will be showing if you don't have access to it. I assume most people will have access to it, unless you're not from Australia. So it is there for everyone. Morning, Matthew. So what are predictions? 33 votes in now. Collingwood 73% to win. I don't know. I think Collingwood are certainly the stronger team. But you never know what team Collingwood's going to put out, do you? Same as Essendon. Hi, Claire. I'm on Fox 504, so we're 14 minutes away from the game. I will see what they show on Fox. I don't know what they'll show, so we'll have to see. They've gone back to the Sarah Jones, Jason Dunstall and Nathan Buckley over in the studio. So I'm not sure what we'll see. Not sure. Hi, Danny? 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 Hopefully I pronounced that right. Danny? Hi, welcome to the stream. Were there different tops? I didn't even see there were different tops. I'm gonna say Collingwood, but it's so difficult to tell, isn't it? I think with two teams like this, neither team have got a strong form at the moment. So it really depends which team turns up on the day. So it's difficult to say, really. Difficult to say. Oh, okay. I see the Collingwood now. The Collingwood, the red sash is made up of poppies. That's quite nice. Just a little extra detail, isn't it? Diamond Dog. I'm definitely not a Collingwood fan. I say I think they'll win, but yeah, that is about it. Think they'll win. Danny, I'd go for Sydney Swans. Yeah, I know the red sash is Bombers, and they've obviously changed the red sash for poppies on the front anyway, not the back. And Collingwood have gone for, is that rosemary? Collingwood have gone for rosemary stripes. It looks a bit weird. Is this the first Collingwood match? This may be the first Collingwood match I've watched. No, I don't think. Hang on, I need to work that one out now. I need to see if it is my first Collingwood match. It is. First Collingwood match I've watched. Okay. I'm just going to turn the sound up because there's the ceremony on. This first time watching this, Dave. So I'm just going to watch this a little bit. So if I'm a bit quiet, that's probably why. It's absolute packed house though at the MCG. Doesn't look like there's a seat in sight.
The Australian Football League, Collingwood and Essendon football clubs and the MCC invite you to join the coaches, players and umpires in honouring the memory of Australia's servicemen and women who gave their lives for the nation. Our thoughts too were those currently deployed. Would you please rise and remove your hats for the ANZAC observance. We welcome today the President of the
All right, minute silence about to come up.
Services League, Dr. Robert Webster, OAM.
In memory of the fallen. They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Catafalque Party, attention! Catafalque Party, present up!
Party, attention!
Lest we forget.
Please remain standing for the New Zealand national anthem, performed today by private.
Well, there you go. I think the powerful bit about that is that as JMX says, 100,000 people, just dead silence. You don't hear a pin drop. That's pretty awesome. Just to experience that in itself. I've never heard the New Zealand national anthem. Is it me or is she not singing that in English? Is it me or is that doesn't sound like I can't make out any words there? Okay. So it's in Maori. Now I'm getting it, talking about free land. Oh. Well, instantly it's better than the English national anthem, which is just God Save the Queen. So that's much better than ours. Now we're into Australia's national anthem. To be fair, the Collingwood top is instantly better, isn't it? Just by having the rosemary on there. And it wasn't a very nice kit in the first place, so it's not much to achieve, but yeah. I'm surprised there's not more people in the crowd actually singing the national anthem, and the players aren't singing the national anthem either. In football, if in football when the cameras go along the line and the national anthems are played, pretty much everyone is singing the national anthems. So that's a surprise that a lot more people weren't singing it.
Telephone party, inwards, turn. Telephone party, by the right, quick, march.
And off they go. Off the soldiers go. What's the green and blue flag on the far side? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I see. There we go. National anthems are done. Minute silence is done. And it's game time. It is game time. We should have kicked off already now, so we're going slightly over. But it is the ANZAC day. Collingwood versus Essendon. Who is excited? Checking out the votes at the moment. We've got 82 people in it. Incredible. 84 votes in. The margins have narrowed a little bit now. 58% for Collingwood. 42% for Essendon. So people are thinking it's closer than some people think. So game on. Afternoon. Hi, Ms. Zumba.
And the adrenaline is just coursing through your veins and you're ready to go.
And that's the other thing too, Bucks. We're seeing them now have a bit of a run around because you've done a warm up.
To be fair, Grady,
Standing bolt still.
God Save the Queen is an easy national anthem to sing, I suppose. But that was quite surprising. It was quite surprising that no one was singing the Australian national anthem or the New Zealand national anthem.
To be a part of it, as I said, the gratitude is the overwhelming emotion that I felt in those moments, and to be a part of such a special day and a special occasion.
Captains are in then.
And two skippers who know all about it, Scott Pendlebury and Dyson Heppel. Wonderful leaders, wonderful ambassadors for this game, and they get a chance today to lead their sides into a game with really high stakes for the Bombers. They've just won the one game this season. They are massively under the pump, Jason Dunstall.
That's definitely true. Essendon are definitely struggling. Only one win this season, and we're in round 6. So 4 losses, 1 win for Essendon.
The occasion with a great performance, and hopefully we get another classic encounter today, Bucks.
Yeah, and Essendon have definitely, put their flag in the ground. McGrath came out.
Gavin, I did see Sydney 1. I just watched the last 5 minutes of it when I got up. Nice win. A nice win again from the Swans.
On him to come through and have a really solid four-quarter performance.
Yep,
but also
I'm on Fox 504.
leaders, how do they stand up? I think they're coming up against a Collingwood side that's ready to go too. I think they're ready for a statement game as well.
As a captain, and we just saw the two huddles being addressed by the leaders. Is it any different to a normal game? Your last message in an ANZAC Day clash?
Is this any different to Is this game any different to any other game? No, it's not. It's exactly the same. You play the same mentality to win.
Potentially the major focus of what you want to see in that first.
In a sporting occasion, you don't let the occasion get to you.
And Zach Merritt, they're both playing. This is a big inclusion, but it can't all hinge on those two inclusions, Jace.
No, that's right. They're incredibly good players to get back into the lineup, but you've got to have the effort from the 22 players.
They're ready.
across the board.
Umpire's ready with the ball.
So we head to the MCG for the first bounce in the ANZAC Day clash of 2022. Collingwood and Essendon, one of the best games on the football calendar begins.
I won't show the game. The game is showing in the Discord server, so if anyone wants to watch, it is in there. Is it going to be a quick start for Collingwood? Collingwood pick it up in the Essendon 50. Go.
Iron wide. Good mark, almost Guelphy. Thought he had it for a second ball on the ground. Already you see this Collingwood pressure. They're tackling the second best tackling team in the comp and second best for
Just making sure the sound's okay. Right, let's get into this.
Spectacular condition, the surface here. Taylor Adams.
Sorry, was that the commentator already moaning about the surface? Surely not. Collingwood with the ball, nice mark in the 50. This should be a 6-point start for Collingwood here.
Has a kick of 35 metres to hear the first big shout of the day. Pretty good from the set shot. He's 5'3" this year. Taking his time.
That cannot be his natural hair colour. It just cannot be. Alright, slight angle.
Got a bit of length in this for the kick around the corner from there. Ginnivan, no problems.
Oh, easy peasy. There's the start. There's a confident start by Collingwood. They certainly look within this first 2 minutes that they're up for this. They're definitely up for this.
So the Pies with the first. And it's interesting.
I would say come on you Pies, but I couldn't care less who wins.
Something everyone in the house wants to know.
So a 6-point lead right at the start within the first 2 minutes for Collingwood.
Neither team has recognised power forward that's going to kick a lot of goals, so it's the collective.
I think so, Jason. He put the wrong hair treatment in this morning, didn't he?
Vacate that space to Ginnivan to lead up into, and a really smart kick to just bring him onto the ball, and a great finish. Hit the scoreboard early for Collingwood.
And ball's up. Oh, no one had control of it there. Essendon with the ball in the middle. Who's in a space? He's just going long. Just going long. No marks made. Inside the Collingwood 50, but Collingwood have got the ball. Nice, good passing, good passing. Is it going to bounce the right way? Yes, Collingwood have the ball on the attack again. Oh, poor kick. Poor kick. He's holding it up. Just messed up by the poor kick there. Oh, kicked off his shin. Looked, kicked off his shin. Did he make that? Are we saying that stayed on? They're giving that as a mark. Did he have control of the ball before it went off the field? Yeah, I would say he did. Good shout. Good call by the umpires. Very good call by the umpires. I think he did. I think he did, actually.
One arm held, probably earned a free anyway. For the perfect start for Collingwood. Going to go with the outside of the boot.
Oh!
Ginnivan. And
1 point. A wasted opportunity there. He didn't go for the goal. I don't know why he decided not to go for the goal, but... Or maybe he did. It was just that bad.
the entry, the ball just came out too quickly, and that's been their problem there. Rebound 50.
Hi, Troy. Hi, Toby.
Keeping the ball in their forward half.
What are you wanting to see today, Joe?
Good result by Swans again, right? Very good. Five wins out of 6 for the Swans.
Wide, good ball.
Essendon on the attack now. Oh, he played it in the middle, but not big enough. Collingwood are just going to... Very good, actually. Very good so far. Collingwood are just staying calm and nice passes to get the ball out of the 50. Collingwood playing it down the wing. Oh, bad pass. Giving the ball away. Giving Essendon a free ball, really. Thanks, Abby Holmes. So Essendon have the ball now at the halfway mark. Gotta just make sure you actually get the ball to your teammates. That would be a good start, wouldn't it? Accurate passing. We've got a lot of accurate passing. This is actually the sort of play I really like. This is the sort of play that we've been lacking in previous watch-alongs. Actually, both teams are making short passes and making their way up the field. And it's proven to work. Both teams have got from end to end. Okay, can Essendon get the 6? Can they score the goal? Bit of an angle. Oh, off the post. Off the post. 1 point. Guys, thank you so much for joining me as there's a quick break. Make sure you hit the like button. It'll only take 2 seconds. Hit the like button down below. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. So Collingwood in their own 50 now. Good. Good passing by Collingwood. So, I know it's only, what, 5.5 minutes in, but really good passing. Really good passing from both teams. I don't think you can complain at all from either team's passing. Passing the players in space. And I said they've just been able to work with ball up the pitch. I question why more teams don't play like this. But actually a good passing game so far from both. What? What are you talking about, you moron? Good passing again. Really nice play. This is a fast-paced game that's actually really exciting, really good. Oh. Nice. What a fantastic mark under pressure by Waterman. I think both teams. Yes, Danny, thank you for letting me know. I think both teams really good passing. A fantastic display of a fantastic display from both teams so far in the first 7 minutes. 7-7. Good kick. I think this may be a tight game. It may be a tight game here because I don't think there's a lot separating either team. Or certainly not at the moment anyway. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant passing. Really good. Dave, you're assuming that I can notice out of 18 players on each team. There's a hell of a lot to choose from. Who would be the worst, isn't it?
The Bombers are a fair bit younger, averaging 70 games per player, and Collingwood at about 100. So they are much younger, the Bombers here. And Bomber fans will like that. They can see them build Redmond. Little chip to
Just excellent passing. Essendon have the ball now on the wing. Oh, almost made the mark. Collingwood trying to get that ball out now. Look at the passing. It's just... Oh, that was a bad one, but still got it. That's okay. Was that high? I don't think you can class that one as high. Surely not. That wasn't high. That was round his bloody bicep. That wasn't high. What the hell? Sorry, it wasn't too high though, and it certainly wasn't a push either. And the fans actually, Normally, I don't think fans get it right that often, but they certainly got the booing right that time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's in the Essendon 50. Hold him. What? Hi, Cody.
One of the strengths of this Collingwood team is forward pressure and tackling, and you don't want to be handballing it back if you're Essendon back into where pressure is coming from.
So Collingwood get a free kick out of this one, and I'm puzzled why. I'm sure you guys may be able to tell me. And there's 6 points. 6 points for Collingwood. That puts them in the lead. Like, how could he release that? I don't understand. You know, how could he release that ball? I get the holding. Gordon, the Discord link is in the description.
Just have a look at it. It's dynamite when you go down to the ground over the ball, because obviously Myercheck's holding the ball back in.
I don't know. I don't personally get that one. Maybe there are still some laws that I need to know about.
Myercheck gets on the board. Beautiful bounce. Cameron, Harris high.
Started well, Darcy Parish.
He has indeed. 6 touch for him, 7th in fact. One here.
Danny, why would I know Luigi Disco Stanzo? Would never heard of him.
Very crowded 50 there, as you can see. Hobbs looking to get as much depth in the kick as he can, and he goes long. Good ball. Cox around the back. How went the fly? Plenty of Collingwood jumpers around here.
So Collingwood 50 now.
Got the time, no problem. Imagine.
Essendon just trying to crowd them out.
Josh Dacos. One of them.
Oh no.
Wide to side bottom. He and Cox go at it. Well done by Steele's side bottom.
Ball out to Essendon though. A poor clearance from Collingwood. Oh, nice. Essendon mark. Number 25. Who is number 25? I'm going to have a look. Stringer. No one marking him. Stringer all on his own. Alright, can Stringer score? 9 minutes 45 to go. No. 1 point for Stringer.
Back 50 off, and the leading player is given space, and he just ran straight into a really nice kick.
Guys, Jaden Laverde is back out on the ground. He came up with that left knee, but it did look from the replay like it was more of an impact injury rather than anything structural, so good news there.
Great news there.
Ball out to the wing. Both teams going up for it. Collingwood end up with the ball. I tell you what, the crowd are certainly making their feelings known, aren't they? They're not holding back with the disagreements with the umpires. Good afternoon, morning, Skull and Crossbones.
Did a good job at Brewery there because he was outnumbered and he just kept fighting to keep the ball in the area.
Dacos, quick hands. Now Josh.
Big ball in for Collingwood. Can they make the mark? No. Can he kick it in? A tap in the end. He just managed to get his body on the right side and a tap in. 8-19 to Collingwood. Just needed a goalie, right? Just needed a goalie.
Into goals. He had the one shot before, obviously, from the mark and missed it, but that was just a really good opportunist. Little toe poke and through she went.
I was surprised he didn't do that in the first instance, to be fair, though. I thought he was just gonna kick it in while it was on the floor in the first place. Like after he dropped it, maybe it bounced a bit funny. I don't know.
What else can I do?
Mayo Mihokek. What the hell? Honestly, that is some rubbish McDonald's advertising.
Sensational bounce. Nathan Williamson, Grundy. Welfy overran it. Hoskin Elliott went with the hands. Extracted in the end.
Collingwood again, kicking the ball forwards. I think they are playing football today. This is a fair bit of football skills, right? See, everyone knows football's the best sport, right? That's why they all want to play it.
Right, coming down to do the ruck work against Grundy, who just helps it to the front. Durham did well. Thomas can bring it away short to Dylan Shield.
So Collingwood have certainly been the stronger in this first quarter. We've got 8 minutes and 10 seconds left. Collingwood have looked more dangerous on the attack for sure. But they are only 11 points clear. So still, points-wise, nothing in it. So Essendon have the ball in their own 50. Got to just look for some space. Jaden, yeah, Arsenal are a very mixed bag. Arsenal lose to my team, Southampton, and then they go and beat Chelsea and Man United. Absolutely mental. Collingwood with the ball. And out for an umpire throw. Ugh. Brian, come on, no one supporting Collingwood willingly, right? Getting a little bit scrappy. Little bit scrappy at the moment. And ball out over the line. Got a little bit scrappy in this last couple of minutes. See you later, Danny. Yeah. Few people say Collingwood is their first team as well, right? Essendon with the ball, playing it down the wing, just trying to clear it more than anything. What's the umpire given? I think the ball went out of play.
Cameron will do the ruck work here against Baldwin. Cameron did it well. A little tap out, Ginnivan.
It's just got scrappy. It's got a little bit scrappy. There's not really been that clear attacking movement. What can Essendon do? Essendon with a big ball out, straight to Collingwood hands. Collingwood playing on after the tackle. Collingwood ball in the box. Well, Daniel, lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I just love it when one player's getting shoved about. and that player just completely ignores being shoved and is just running off. As long as it's a good game, right, Toby? As long as it's a good game. Oh, ball straight out of play. Collingwood with the ball. Can't keep hold of it. Back to Essendon. Where are your teammates in space? Gotta look for those players in space. We've just lost this, lost this attacking flow. Just slow it down a little bit. Look for your teammates. There we go. Collingwood now. Just finding players in space. Going for a big kick into the 50. No one's got it. Essendon come out with it. Right, can Essendon just find the players in space? Really nice play from Essendon until the final, a final poor pass. Really good passing, working together, and then a really bad final pass and just give the ball straight away. Ah, Jonathan. He's in Vietnam. Nice, Jonathan. If you don't have access to the game, Jonathan, then you're welcome to join the Discord server if you haven't already and watch the game on there. It is showing on there.
That's
4 minutes remaining of the first quarter.
Collingwood's pressure around the ball is really high, and then they're allowing their defenders just to drop off and cover space.
I think both teams have had the ability to pass the ball, and I think they've just struggled. I said they've struggled in the last 6 to 8 minutes, if I'm honest. Good passing again. Right, here we go. Collingwood with the ball. Nice. Just inside the 50 for the mark. They're playing on. Why are they playing on? I don't know why. I really don't know why they played on there. Really don't know why they played on. They very almost messed it up and didn't get any points out of it at all. Thanks, Toby. It would help if I knew the players' names. That would make the job even easier. But I'm just saying as I see, and I've got some sort of tactical knowledge. Nice play by Essendon. Okay, one more in the middle. They've got to score this goal. Really good passing. Honestly, I think this is the best passing game that I've seen in a long time. Really is a really good passing game. I'm very impressed. He should have. Yeah, Nanya, I don't know why he tried playing quick there. He should have just set himself, take the mark himself, and take the kick. Very strange. Thanks, Leonard. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. If you need to watch the game is showing in the Discord server, so make sure you join that if you need to watch. Lovely passing. I'm really impressed by a lot of this passing. There's been a couple of silly decisions, but really good passing. So Essendon with the ball now. They're on the attack. Oh. Well, Nani, I'm not sure if they should be able to do it with both feet. I'm not sure if they should be able to do it with both feet, but they should be able to kick from 50. You would think. Troy, if you said Tyson Fury to win, then most people got that fight correct. Correct. Essendon in their own 50 now. Just take time. Look, player down the wing for you. Why are you going all the way back? There was a player calling for it down the wing and he's just gone back. Not needed. That ball should be going up for the umpire throw.
Responded well. The Bombers in the last minute or two. McGrath, Durham, Parrish, coughed up the handball to Pendlebury. Defensive numbers now with the Magpies. And
Collingwood looking just to play the ball out of their own area now. He's going to go long because I don't think there's anyone obvious for him. No one there found space. Collingwood luckily get the ball back to Essendon. We've got 45 seconds left of the first quarter. It's getting scrappy. It's a little scrappy phase of play. Essendon with the ball. Big ball forwards. Can anyone get on the end of it? Not quite.
flicks it to Pendlebury. Darcy Moore's got to focus on the footy. Cox can come in here. He just waited for Moore to get to it. He might have got the push in the end. Moore, he did.
Just under 10 seconds left. I think this quarter could do with finishing now. I think this is about a good time for it to finish. It's got a little bit scrappy. People are struggling to keep control of the ball. And that is the first quarter done. Right, let me just turn the sound down a little bit. Okay, sound is going down a little bit for now. Well, the first quarter, honestly, I'm actually really impressed by the passing in this game. On the whole, anyway. Everything I say every week, I'm not providing you any halftime entertainment. Sorry. I haven't even got any cats around today. I think this is probably one of the best passing games I've seen from both teams. Yeah, there's been a couple of moments where it's got a little bit scrappy, but on the whole, I say this every week it seems, and players don't do it, but need to be looking to peel away from defenders and pass to those players, and that's what they're doing. They're doing a really good job passing wise and attacking. Defense, maybe the defense could improve from both teams. Closing down and marking players a little bit better. But yeah, really good. What are your thoughts on the game? Please let me know. Also, do we have anyone here that's not from Australia? I saw we had Vietnam earlier on. Do we have anyone else not from Australia? To be fair, I don't think either team have put themselves to shame. I think both teams are having a good effort here. Oh yeah, Caleb's from America. I think it's been a fairly even game. I think the scores actually reflect the game quite well. It certainly reflects the game quite well. Both teams have had plenty of attacking opportunity, and I think it has been a closer game. And actually, funny thing is, if you look at the vote at the moment, 151 votes in, Collingwood 66%, Essendon 34%, almost matches the scoreline now. So I think a lot of people have sort of predicted this in the way that the voting's going with 151 votes. Guys, don't forget, make sure you hit the like button. Hopefully we get up to 100 today. We'll see. Make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry, what the hell? In cinemas, June the 16th. Is it a Buzz Lightyear film? It's definitely a Buzz Lightyear film. Disney Pixar Lightyear. Wow. That's one for the kids. Definitely one for the kids. Yeah, feel free. Do click the like button. Whether or not it actually makes any difference, I really don't know, but it may do. It may do. Don't worry, Anthony. Most people hate Collingwood as well. You're not on your own. You're not on your own, mate. The problem with adverts, there's always ones that are good fun and humorous, but it always seems actually that they're only good when they finish showing and you look back at them and, you know, reminiscing. At least it's not bad as the American adverts. The American adverts are all insurance or medical supplies. But when it's the drugs, it's always, they say the drug and then they say about 100 side effects that may happen. It's so funny if you watch them. Hi, Anthony. That's the plan. That's the plan, Jaden. Hopefully, if they finish high up in the top 4, especially, be a good chance of me getting to see the Swans. I didn't, Matt. I didn't see anything yesterday. Oh. Oh, mate. The American adverts are honestly dreadful. I occasionally watch some of the American channels and the American ads are truly woeful. They are. Honestly, Dave. Honestly, and that is all you see. It's insurance or medical. All the pills. And obviously we know what the Americans are like with their pills. They like them a lot. No matter what the side effects are. It's absolutely hilarious. Alright, second quarter is about to get underway. Let's turn the sound back up then. Hopefully we'll have more of the same. It is quite early, Graham. It is now 7 o'clock in the morning, almost.
Well done, Dacos. Ginnivan bumped as he kicked it, just a high one inside 50. Myercheck got a fly from about 4 deep. Draper did well.
Interesting looking at the Collingwood forwards down there holding up their...
Essendon in their own 50 now.
I know there's not much sun left in the Collingwood forward end, but it is interesting. Heppel wins the toss and has his forwards all...
Good pass out by Essendon.
Do you give it any thought or not? We'll come back to you in a moment as McGrath goes wide.
Cool. Given away by Essendon with a good Collingwood mark. Honestly, some brilliant passing. Looking for a big mark in the middle. Oh! Almost by Collingwood. Almost a brilliant mark.
Thumping handball for Shield, who's been good. Perkins came through but couldn't take the footy with him.
Surrounding them. Every time Essendon are getting the ball now, Collingwood are doing a really good job of just swamping him. Oh, dodgy bounce. Egg-shaped ball.
You're marking it
Average mark for him.
by Jeremy House standards, Lee. That's just a normal
That's an
mark.
average mark, though.
Yep, that is.
He's a beauty, isn't he? But
37 times nominated for...
Ball in from the outside by the umpire. Collingwood, no, Essendon pick it up.
Wrapped up immediately.
And holding.
I mean, the highest possessing of Parrish is sort of 5 handballs, 12 kicks to go. He's 9 kicks, 1 handball.
I'm sure people said Razor Ray was umpiring today. I cannot see him. So if he is umpiring, everyone always moans about Razor Ray making the game about him. And I haven't even seen him, so maybe he isn't there.
Now involved here again. Almost another one. Maynard.
Oh, Collingwood get it.
Flicks it to Noble.
Just inside their own 50, playing it wide into the centre of the field.
Lee Matthews is talking about to go. He gives it back to Noble. Wider now for Hoskin Elliott.
Oh,
Front did a good job. They
oh, thank you, Graham. Thank you very much, mate. That's really kind of you. Appreciate that. Collingwood got the ball out on the wing.
here from side bottom.
Some small passing, nice small passing.
Inside 50 ball. Zerk Thatcher couldn't hang on.
Sunny. Warm and sunny by the looks of it today. Our temperatures are similar to your temperatures at the moment.
Perkins has broken loose. Martin inside. Looking to go. Guelphy's got some space over the top here. If the kick's got enough length, it has. He can take Grundy on if he wants. He's got an outside runner.
Essendon have got it now.
Doing up there at the moment. Kicks across goal.
Oh, I thought that I was about to say that was a poor pass. And somehow, Essendon managed to make the mark there. And I really don't know how. Number 16. Who is number 16? I'm looking down the list.
Comes in, but still was trying his best.
Perkins. How he managed to get this, because this looked like a really poor pass. Completely off. Just over Noble's hands there.
Hoskin Elliott not looking good as a result. Perkins comes in. They need a goal. They need
In you go. 2020. That is actually how close the game is. I think Collingwood have had more of the possession, but not necessarily doing anything with it.
for the Bombers.
Even if there was a touch, BT, it's a brave umpire in front of 90,000 people that's playing that.
2020.
mark for picking him. Actually, it's a really exciting game because both sides, if you don't lock it in your forward 50, the ball comes flying out quickly, and you can see then the excitement. Can forwards get on the end?
All right, well, it's okay. Well, Melbourne. It's similar to Melbourne. If you say 36, then yeah, it's definitely not like Australia over here. But yeah,
Exciting talent.
down in Melbourne, a similar temperature.
Look at that. How good. We've been starved of this occasion for a while. It's coming magnificent.
I don't know about you.
Had 100% strike rate on
I don't know what you guys think, but I'm a little bit fed up of people going on about COVID still. You know, the commentators saying, oh, how we've been starved of this for a while now. All right, we get it. Do you know what I mean? We get it. We've just had COVID, all right? We get it. Give it a rest. So it's safely into Collingwood hands. And they're playing on. They're running down the wing. Good. Nice passing. Nice. Knowing when to pass and when to run with the ball was strong there. Nice. Nice passing again from Collingwood. Looking for those players in space. Good again. Slowly making their way up. They playing on. Collingwood playing on. Oh, maybe the wrong choice to play on. But Collingwood pick it up and the ball's out. High? Really? Surely not. Come on. Surely not. The player was halfway down anyway. How can you not take him high? That's the real question. If you duck into a tackle, are you always going to win a high tackle? That seems harsh. That seems harsh. And he's in the Bombers fans there behind him. If you run with your head down, then you've got to take some of the blame. This is what we have in football. If we have a high tackle in football, if one of the people, are bent all the way down, then they are putting themselves in danger, and therefore it's not an offence. So, I don't know.
Nice little finish here from Ginnivan. It was, and they're going to have to be creative with Kruger off the ground with that shoulder injury, BT. So Ginnivan's hit the scoreboard twice now. Loving the shush to the crowd, or maybe some do.
You see him shushing the crowd, and then you see one of the fans with his two fingers up.
Well done.
We just thought all they did is go and toss the coin. You've got to think about which way you're going to go as well. If you win,
Look at that for a shot.
That certainly seems what might happen, Anya. If you duck into a tackle because you know you're going to get the free kick.
Draper, good hands. Found an opportunity for them to go forward once again. The Bombers. Bit of spark here. Well done.
Crowder picking up now with the volume. Collingwood, no. Bombers way. 2026, 14 minutes 10 on the clock left.
By Moore was excellent on right. Yep. No free kick there, isn't it? Textbook defending. So Merritt's got to pick something out of this. Looks at Draper.
Oh, nice mark by Collingwood.
We'll do that to you all day long. Crisp. Gotta work through this.
Collingwood working their way up the field.
You'll get it back here, Crisp. They've done that brilliantly. To half forward. He can go all the way.
Is it going in? Is it going in? Did he touch it? No. He didn't touch it. He did his best. He did his best to reach and lunge at that, but did not get contact on it.
Take the space.
thought his way through beautifully, didn't he? Exactly that. I mean, we know he looked up. He saw there was pairs of players ahead of him, so he's got the running power. He's very rarely going to be run down from behind. Chris, his move into the midfield, I reckon it's part of the reason Collingwood is such a fast-moving team this year.
But this has been what's happened in this game. It's gone from end to end. It really is an end-to-end game here. So Collingwood managed to pick the ball up, and they just passed the ball up the field. Almost a bit of a toe punt, really.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, there's some bad news from the Pies camp. Nathan Kruger has been subbed out with that left shoulder, so Callum Brown is on the interchange, ready to come into the game.
So Callum Brown has swapped for Kruger.
Injury, so bad news for Kruger.
Just getting back from that is Dylan Shield. Takes it away from the middle right. Free kick here will go the way of the Bombers, I think.
Free kick for Bombers. Okay, what can Bombers do from this? 20-32. 13 minutes 15 left on the clock. Was there a push? A poor kick in the end, but a couple of these umpire decisions have gone a little bit strange in this quarter that I'm just questioning. I'm questioning the validity of it. I think at least getting a behind was sort of justice for a fairly strange decision. Essendon with the ball, kicking into the 50, but there's no one really there to pick it up, so Collingwood get it back. Now back to Essendon. Another push, I think. He's given another push. So Collingwood look to play the ball up the field. Oh. Oh. Sit down. Can't keep hold of the ball. Yeah, I just think there's been a couple of odd ones. I shouldn't be that far behind, Peter. I definitely shouldn't be that far behind. I think by the looks of it, I'm about 30 seconds, not 4.5 minutes. I'm only about 30 seconds behind. Teams are struggling to get hold of the ball, but Collingwood get away with it. Big ball into just outside the 50. And the ball's out of play. Nice, I'm actually ahead of someone. Christ. Ball into the Essendon 50. No one can get hold of that ball. Essendon play it out now. There's plenty of people in space for them. And a poor pass, but luckily Essendon player is on his own. Essendon just outside the Collingwood 50. They're running into trouble. Essendon, that was poor. That was poor because there were players in space on the counter-attack and lack of vision. That's what that was, lack of vision.
So those loopy long handballs, they're going to be fraught with danger if Essendon moving forward. Collingwood are going to come up and punish it just like they did there.
Oscar Elliott dispossessed. Adams, Noble, that's a throw.
Essendon.
Free for Parrish.
Okay. Time back on. Stand.
Trying to pick the eyes out of it. Goes to right with a really good...
Nice mark. This is a good position here to get 6 points. Good position to score a goal. Essendon with the attempt now. Can they make it 27-32?
Get to Stringer because you'd think he's the tall matchup down there to be on right in the air with that one.
For his first of the day.
Here we go. Can we make it 27? Oh, stop that man from kicking. Someone needs to stop him. Oh man, surely they should be able to kick straighter than that. That's not good enough. That is not good enough.
2,800 in the house here at the moment. The battle out of there is Durham, Perkins, McGrath, avoiding the Hoskin Elliott.
Essendon have got the ball. Oh, straight blocked. And Collingwood on the counter-attack now. Big ball forwards. But straight to Essendon. Straight to Essendon. Almost panicked a little bit. Almost panicked too much. Essendon with the ball at halfway. There are players in space. There's loads of players in space. Use the players. Just slowed the game down. They've just slowed the game right down and allowed Collingwood to get men behind the ball. Nice 50. Just inside the 50 then for Essendon. All right, now are we going to get the 6 points? Is it going to be... Is he going to make it 27-32? Not sure how confident he looks. No, he's not even made it to the goal. Not enough power on that one. So Collingwood come away with the ball. Very good mark. Nice. Good passing again. Bit of a hope, and I think it was 2-on-1 there, but Essendon managed to mop up. Anthony, I really don't care who wins, if I'm honest. As a Sydney Swans fan, it doesn't bother me, but I suppose Essendon for the simple fact that no one likes Collingwood, and Collingwood are closer to Swans in the league table. Big ball in the middle. Holding Essendon. Essendon playing it down the wing now. Good passing. Why has he turned back? Where's he going? He's just running into trouble. What the hell is he doing? There's players calling for the ball in space. And he's completely ignored them. I'd be absolutely fuming with him. Absolutely fuming. That's such poor play. Absolutely dreadful. So now Collingwood get the ball. That's a big, big kick. Oh! All from that selfish Essendon player. That's what that was. Selfish. Honestly, given them the goal there. That's all I can say for that one. Yeah, that's about right, eh? Sydney are my #1 team. And then my second team will be anyone else that's playing against Collingwood, right? I hope that Essendon player realises that he messed up. I tell you what, #3, Quainer looks a lot like Adama Traore, who was at Wolves, now plays for Barcelona. Looks very similar. I think Adama Traore's got bigger muscles though. Essendon have got it now, taking the mark just inside the 50. He's well out, but how good's his kicking? He didn't even bother running up to the mark. Good, that's sensible. That's more sensible. Quick thinking, but actually they did think, which makes a change. Yeah. Jaden, yeah. Traore without the steroids. That sounds about right. Archie Perkins then. Can he get a second? Yes. 6 points. Essendon back in the game. There we go. 27-38. 11 points behind. 2 goals behind. They've had opportunities though, haven't they? Bombers have had opportunities in this second quarter with 5:54 to go.
Perkins gets his second, and glorious day it's been right from the gathering, the dawn service this morning at the Shrine of Remembrance, and culminating in this game.
I don't know what my tipping is like at the moment. Let me have a look. Let's have a look what my tipping is like.
Possession 26, Shield caught. Merritt went without it. Pendlebury trying to extract it. Wasn't sure whether to let it out or not in the end.
So far,
Well done, Draper. Did really well.
hang on.
Some sort of kick forward.
Nice, there we go. This should be another 6 points for Essendon, to be fair. Should be 33 after this kick. Oh my god, that mullet is horrendous.
That's the great thing about the 6-6-6 formation. You can kick it in long knowing there's probably going to be only one-on-one contest ahead of you.
You look at Draper.
My pleasure, Peter. If I can have people watching along, this is the point of the watch-alongs. There's no point of it only being me watching the game. No, Anthony, mullets are horrible. It's less fun when I'm the only one watching the game. So if I can give the opportunity for people to watch... Oh, man, poor kick. 28-38. Here's my tipping. Hang on, let me turn the brightness up. There's my tipping this week so far. Hang on, if anyone can see. So, not quite as good as last week. Last week I got 8 out of 9. I'm on 6 out of 8 at the moment. And I did have Collingwood by 7. So I did tip it to be a close one. Yeah, I did think it was a close one because I only put Collingwood by 7. And actually so far the scores are looking that way. Is that what I did? Did I do West Coast? West Coast have been bloody awful, haven't they? They have been absolutely awful.
The forwards are running back with a flight. That little U-turn to come back, the little short kick.
I do, yeah. I don't know why I bothered. Saying that, West Coast did only lose by 1 point.
You'll have to do it all again.
Just on that. Big point. Peter again.
So the military, the Navy, boys and girls enjoying a very tasty beer today, and love having them here today as well. Grundy, Parrish, so clean. Redmond.
Danny, I'm Sydney Swans, buddy. Eston with the ball. He's got to score. He's got to score. Oh, I didn't score. Another behind. 29-38. 9 points down now.
He had 28 disposals already. I think his influence, which wasn't there in the first quarter with the disposals, is starting to get there, and they're going to have to put a little bit more time into
Astro.
those stoppages around the ground.
So there is 3 minutes 25 left on the clock. Collingwood have, Essendon have wasted some chances now with 5 behinds. They shouldn't have 5 behinds. That's really poor kicking on that side of things. And they haven't been that difficult chances either. They've been fairly simple efforts. It is disgusting, right? Who is it? Is it number 2? It's Draper. Honestly, that possibly is one of the worst mullets I've seen. With the moustache as well, it is disgusting.
They're going to have to engage him somehow, aren't they? He's just having too big an effect, nullifying any Essendon forward foray.
They're right back in this though, the Bombers.
Guys, thank you so much for being in the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel.
He steers it inside 50. Almost Cameron.
Eston get the ball. They've got to try and play it out their own 50 now. Looking for teammates in space.
Perkins can keep going downfield at Guelphy. Guelphy can go over the top or inside.
One more. Down the line. Good. He's got no one with him though.
Caldwell. Stringers deep. Wright's there as well.
Playing it down into the pocket. Yep. It's in the pocket.
Goodness gracious me. Jake Stringer on his 28th birthday lines up in the pocket nearing half-time. Couple of minutes to go to get them in within one straight kick.
Can he score? Can he make it 35-38? From the pocket with his right foot. No. 1 point. 30-38. Oh, what would I say? Hang on, I need a yawn. AFL's probably number one at the moment. Yeah, AFL's number one at the moment. I would say Rugby Union second, Football third, and Rugby League fourth. But that's Rugby League fourth is only because I've got less affiliation at the moment, less connections.
Can they find a way through? Do they just play conservatively until something obvious pokes them in the eye? There's the signs, and one saying a minute, and the other saying 30. I wonder which one the players believe. The 30 or the minute? JB, which one are you going with if you're a player?
The answer of Collingwood sitting on Parish is they're 8 points in front. The scoreboard tends to make you keep with what you're doing in those situations mostly.
Down the line here.
15 seconds left off the second quarter. There's more than a couple of seconds, Mr. Commentator, is it? There's 13. That's not a couple. You could get away with saying a few, but not a couple. Ball in. 5 seconds remaining. I think that will be pretty much it. Unless they can get a sneaky kick in the last 4 seconds, I think that will be the first half done. He's gone for the kick. And no, that is the first half done. I'm going to turn the sound down. Just turning the sound down so I don't get done over by copyright. Well, a pretty decent game. It's fairly low scoring, but I think Essendon haven't made the most of their shooting chances with 6 behinds, 4 goals. Essendon could be in the lead. I think Essendon possibly had the stronger second quarter, but didn't capitalise on their opportunities. A pretty decent game. I still think it's been a good passing game. But it's surprising it's only 30-38. A low-scoring first half. Do let me know what your thoughts are. Kevin, you are right. When someone says how many quarters are there, there's 4 quarters in a whole, right? I get you. Anthony, I'm sure you're going to tell me why Stringer is playing at Essendon. Feel free to tell me. Right, I am going to... Guys, you ask some questions. I will catch up on comments in a second. Yeah, get any questions you might have. I am going to pop to the toilet. Toilet break. New animation. Guys, get asking questions in the comments. I will be back in less than a minute. I've returned. Oh, God. I tell you what, my backside's hurting in this chair at the moment. All right. What have we got for me? Let's scroll up. What is the one thing you most dislike about AFL? This is something I've said, and I haven't actually brought up a lot recently, but this was a big talking point. This was a big thing that I spoke about. I don't like the fact that a player can intentionally assault someone on the field of play and carry on playing the game. That is something I've mentioned a lot, especially previously last season. Not really mentioned it this season, but that's probably the one thing I don't like about AFL, that you can't be sent off for violent conduct. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Question 2 from Dave. When you come to Adelaide, do you want to film some footy stuff? If I get the opportunity to film some footy stuff, then I will happily will. Obviously, I won't be bringing a footy with me. But yeah, look, the trip down under will be vlogging everything. So that will be on the vlog channel. If you haven't already subscribed to that, down in the description below, make sure you subscribe to our vlog channel, because everything more or less down under will be on the vlog channel. But if there's filming opportunities, then I will do my best to take them. Yeah, I'll definitely do my best to take them. What else have we got? No, my cat is not called Alfie. I've got Pixie. So the girl's called Pixie and the boy's called Astro. So yeah, don't even sound like Alfie, really, do they? Potentially. There's not that many laws in the game of footy, is there? So possibly something I could do. Needs to be arranged, though. What is my favourite Australian snack, Zephyr says. My favourite Australian snack, I can tell you what Charlie's is. She absolutely loves cherry ripes. Mine, probably the Crowns from Arnott's, the Crown biscuits. They are delicious. Probably them, unless I've forgotten something. What are they called? Golden Crowns? Something like that, anyway. Yeah. Well, everything's more expensive in Australia, right? Because your current... Oh, sorry. There we go. I completely forgot. The raspberry fruit chocks are my favourite. Raspberry fruit chocks are my favourite because they are incredible. There you go. I'm glad you mentioned that, Graham, because I completely forgot. Yeah, raspberry fruit chocks. Goanna, what? Rob looks like a statue. Pauses and AFK. What? I don't even understand. Anyway, yeah. Crowns are good. Yeah, we probably do have things like that. I'm trying to... So, the only thing similar to Crowns, I think, are... Digestive. McVitie's did kind of do the occasional special variety of chocolate digestives that are sort of similar when they have the caramel layer. But I can't think of anything similar-ish. Yeah, I can't think of anything similar-ish to the Arnott's Crowns. And actually, I would say, and I said this in the video when we tasted them, I think Crowns are better than Tim Tams. I said it. I said it again. Don't hate me, but it's true. The jam tart biscuits. Do you mean jammy Dodgers? I assume you mean jammy Dodgers, Dave. That's what I assume anyway. You've got to, Dave, I'm sorry, you have to agree, because I'm correct. I have a habit of being correct, you see. So, yeah, you might as well just agree, Dave. Crowns are better than Tim Tams. Nanya, have I planned a tour of the MCG, Australia Sports? I've not planned anything. I still haven't got round to it, but we're going to book a hotel for grand final weekend, the 24th, which is the Saturday. So we're going to book Friday to Sunday. We need to book the first night in Melbourne and the last night in Melbourne. But otherwise, we've not really booked anything. Because we're obviously waiting for when the finals are going to be located, and if we can get tickets, we're sort of holding out a little bit, doing things on the fly. Drifter House. If, for example, I could get an NRL grand final ticket, depending on where it is. That's the main thing. It really depends where it is. We're not planning on going up north or up the east coast. So it's because we've only got 3 weeks, and obviously Australia is such a big country. It makes it very difficult to travel around in the short space of time we have. So we'll see. It depends. If I've got the opportunity, then yes. That's the thing. I'm not sure if we're going to be going to Sydney. Yeah, I don't think, as I said, I don't think we'll be going to Sydney. So it's probably a no. I see Buddy was back then. Buddy has got his finger strapped up. They're just showing Sydney singing their song. His finger's strapped up after doing his fingering. Ferocious Carpet. Don't bring up NFL, man. Come on. Don't lower the mood of the chat, bringing up the old Yankee sports. I've got no plans, no. Dave, all I know is that we spend maybe a couple of days in Melbourne and then get a vehicle and take the Great Ocean Road up to Adelaide, spend some time there, get back to Melbourne, maybe Tasmania, but no plans set in stone yet. Goanna, I think you may need to refresh the browser. Paddy McCartan was subbed off for Swans with concussion. I'm sure he'll survive. Nanya, along the Great Ocean Road, if it was a continuous drive, it's about 9 hours, right? Ish. We're going to do probably the Great Ocean Road in 3 or 4 days, I think. Depending on sort of things we want to go and see. But we'll do the Great Ocean Road in about 3 or 4 days. Change name later. You probably change your name now. What's my favourite part about AFL? I think my favourite part of the AFL is how quickly a game can change. Yeah, I would say it's sort of the speed the speed at which a game can change. You know, I think that's what I enjoy a lot, because it always keeps you watching. You never know that the game's going to be done, unless it really is done. But I think that's probably my favourite bit of AFL, if I'm honest. Aussie rules. To be fair, Troy, me and Charlie are now now members of Glenelg. Glenelg? I think that's how you pronounce it. So, yeah. Well, Ferocious Carpet, this is a very close game. This is a pretty decent one to watch, especially for good passing. Really, really good passing in today's game. Drifter House. So yeah, we are going to drive. We are going to drive when we get there, and I think it'll be fairly easy, because it'll be fairly easy because bearing in mind, in Australia you drive on the correct side of the road as well. So you know, it's no real different. I don't think. Well, I hope it's not anyway. So yeah, driving on the right side, on the correct side of the road is second nature to me. Did I get Glenelg right? Did I? I did spell it right, pronounce it right. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Hey, I would happily do a training session. That would be awesome. I would happily do a training session. Look. Even being a goal umpire, how easy is it being a goal umpire? Honestly, I would question how anyone would struggle to be a goal umpire. That is not difficult, is it? That really is not difficult to be a goal umpire. It's probably one of the easiest jobs there is going, right? We're at half time at the moment. We're in the half time break. Thanks, SJ. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. Oh, Dave, come on. Even at the top level, even at the AFL, it's easy. They don't really do anything, do they? All they do is look up. That's it, more or less, and make sure it hasn't touched anyone before it goes across the line. Very difficult to get it wrong. Very difficult. I think even I could do that. Do you think they'll allow me to be the goal umpire at the grand final? Probably not. If I ask them politely, maybe. Yeah, but come on. They do that, and then down, and then put it back in. That's all it is, really. Piece of cake. I would like it if change name later. I would like it if teams had their players' names on the back. One, it would be much better for someone that's new to a sport to start learning players' names. Because what I'm having to do, because obviously I'm learning players' names, I'm literally I put that there with all the team list, and I have to refer to that because I have to look at the number on the shirt and then look back at that so I know. I think for new fans, it would make a hell of a difference if they put the names on the back. Definitely be a good thing. It's not like the numbers change every week, is it? I don't think SJ. I don't think you need umpires' names. You definitely don't need umpires' names on the back. That is certainly not needed, but definitely players' names. Yeah, players' names certainly be on the back. Yeah, certainly over time you recognise, but I'm more talking about new fans to the sport. All right, second half is getting underway. Let's go. Game on. Go Anna, I've said that as well. You know, rugby, football, they all have video assistant referees that are useful. Football, it's implemented a bit weird, but otherwise, there's no reason why they shouldn't have video referees at this top level. Well, you can always shorten some names, couldn't you, really? So we start the second half. Collingwood are winning 38 points to 30. So 2 goals behind for Bombers. Ferocious Carpet. Melbourne Demons are probably the best team at the moment. S bottom, S dot. No, that would no. The problem is as well. PM as well. The problem is actually talking about shirts is you get a little less width on them because a lot of them are vests, aren't they? Nice short passing here by Essendon. Looking to play it down the wing. Oh, not quite. Go Anna, what's up? I'm confused. Scampastra, Bombers have been okay, haven't they? Some really nice passing from Bombers. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Perkins with a nice mark there. Big ball into the 50. Yes, nice. Very good. Okay, here we go. Scampastra, I don't think both... Look, Scampastra, I think that's a bit harsh. I think both teams have had really good passing today. Essendon's kicking could have been better. But otherwise, really, really good passing from both teams today. Whey! That's the way to start the second half. 6 points for Bombers. I actually think that's a bit harsh, if I'm honest, saying it's just because it's a low-scoring game, that makes it not high quality. Passing has been brilliant. If you think of it this way, if both teams are very good defensively, then that's still showing good quality, right? Because their defense is really good. The passing has been absolutely brilliant. I've been really impressed with the passing. I don't think this is a low-quality game. Just because it's low-scoring doesn't mean it's a low-quality game. Hi, Bernadette. I don't know. It's a close one. Could go either way. Who is GST? I don't even know who GST is, Cohen. Essendon just outside the Collingwood 50. Oh, no. No mark. And out into touch. Is anyone, is it just, honestly, is it just Goanna that is struggling here? See, I disagree, Nunya. I actually disagree. Yeah, there's been a few, but I've seen other games where possession has been given away from poor passes, a lot more than this. There's been very few possessions given away by by poor passes. Sadly, yes, it's not as high paced. It's more of a steady counter-attack build-up. But yeah, I don't think it's a low-quality game. I don't think it's that bad. I'm amazed that we have different opinions. That's quite interesting. I think it's more slow and steady, but yeah, I did say, Goanna, that you probably needed to refresh your web browser. Collingwood have just try to get this ball out of their own 50. Nope. See, that was a poor pass. We'll give that to you. I'll give that to you all day long. But honestly, I stress this. High scoring does not mean high quality. Collingwood just can't seem to get the ball and keep it outside their own half now. Keep trying to clear the ball. Good mark again. They keep clearing the ball, but it's going straight to Essendon. They've got to just use the vision here. Here we go. Now Collingwood are on the counter-attack. Just 1-2 in it between their teammates. They're in the 50. That is a counter-attack. That is a counter-attack and a half. See, I think this is possibly, Dave and Nunya and whatnot, I think this is possibly where culturally, sporting-wise, this is where things differ. Obviously, being a football fan, you know, a lot of the games are low-scoring, and it's not that they're not entertaining, but I can see more of the tactical side of things and the discipline side of things. Whereas you guys, with all due respect, you find goals. You know, you need those goals for that satisfaction. Whereas in football, because goals happen less often, it's more euphoric almost, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm not saying, yeah, no, some of the games where teams scored, but as I said, it's looking at things a little bit differently tactically, and looking at teams' discipline as well.
8-point lead. Dacos to the running halfback of Maynard.
The thing is, I look, one of the things I think about high-scoring games, you know, like AFL, basketball and whatnot, is that sometimes having a lot of goals sort of dilutes the excitement about it, because there are so many goals sometimes. Look, I love it when it's a close game and there are lots of goals. It's amazing. You know, it's to and fro. But I think by having a lot of goals sometimes, the euphoria can just be diluted a little bit. I think so anyway. You know, if there's so many points up for grabs, you know, if it's not a close game especially, then look, later on in the game it's not that fun, is it, by scoring a goal? If it's a close game though, look, if it ends up 101 to 100, then the goals aren't diluted because it's very much to and fro. But especially if it's one-sided game and there's a lot of goals scored, it's not that fun, is it? Oh, he dropped it. Collingwood just outside of the Essendon 50. He's got players screaming for it. What the hell? He's got players screaming for it and he just kicks it out into touch. Got to have vision there. Got to have some vision. Essendon with the ball. 36-44 to Collingwood at the moment. We have got 12 minutes and 30 left on the clock. Essendon inside the 50. Did he make it? No, we're playing on. Essendon playing on. And just a behind. It's certainly a close one at the moment. 36-44. 12 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Collingwood playing it down the line now. Some nice little 1-2 action from players. He's gone long, but for what? For what? I think the final pass is getting a little bit sloppy now. More hopeful than anything. Essendon with the ball. Oh, good. Really good by Moore. That is great defending by Moore. Quick. Was able to see what was happening with the ball and snatched in there to punch the ball away. Oh, Collingwood on the attack. He has got some speed. He has got some speed. He's not got the movement though. Collingwood have got not enough movement in that 50. So Essendon have the ball. They're a bit slow to get the ball out now though. When Collingwood get the ball, they counter very quickly.
Stringer's still there. Very, very slow in moving the ball on. Stringer's got to come over the top of Madgen. And now Noble arrives. Handball back to Howe. Back to Madgen. Collingwood out of trouble.
Brown's got to be good here. He's got about 4 to beat. Martin lays a very good tackle.
Holding the ball. Let's get that ball up.
He's looking, isn't he, for the space. I mean, there's only one space to lead to. It's out towards the boundary, but they're all going the opposite direction. Got to lead where your teammate's got a chance of getting it to you.
Particularly when he's on his left foot as well.
Yeah.
Thumped by Grundy. Right. Some space.
Essendon with the ball. Some nice passing. There's a player in space. Player in space. He's gone too high. Whoa, he made the mark. He made the mark. He made the mark. Definitely. Definitely had the ball under control. He only lost it when the ball bounced on the floor afterwards when he landed.
Very little between these two teams all afternoon.
Alex, that's your angle. Mark's here. Say that.
I've noticed with Waterman, Joe, he kicks it very high. Doesn't seem to really time it perfectly.
Yep.
When set shotting.
He's been an effective goalkeeper.
Alec Waterman. 1 goal, 1 behind so far.
But he manages to hit the scoreboard.
The Bombers' second of the term. That's good.
There we go. Bombers. 2 points behind. 2 points behind now.
More than hanging around Essendon.
Very close game. This is what you want, especially when it's still close in the third. Either team have got this.
Beautiful kick by Caldwell. Just put it out in front of Waterman, away from where Darcy Moore was. Back to 2 points, and they are very evenly matched, aren't they, JB? There's not a lot between these two.
And balls up.
Draper. To Goey. Merrick. Nifty little handball.
Essendon. Oh, the ball wasn't good enough, but Essendon get the ball back. Nope, back to Collingwood. The ball's on the floor. Way, we see the umpire. Umpire's down. Will saw that right.
You feel their intensity around the ball. Essendon has lifted, forcing Collingwood back from that centre bounce.
Toby, I'm not sure if your sentence makes sense, buddy.
Somewhere in the mid-80s in terms of crowd here today.
I'm sorry, but how are the crowd and the commentators not mentioning how the umpire stacked it?
Against to Goey. Very careful. Not to have any umpire dissent. Guelphy gone back on a monumental run-up.
Bombers. Can they take the lead? I don't know if would this be the first time they've taken the lead? Yeah. This will be the first time they've taken the lead if they score this. And they have. 6 points, Bombers. (48-44), the first time the Bombers have taken the lead in this game. I thought it was.
With under 9 remaining in the third. 3-1. Third quarter here.
Look at this holding the ball pace. He hasn't had try opportunity, but because he's got one arm clear, the umpire pinned him. But you can't dispose of it with one arm legally.
Let it drop, maybe lead.
That's what you're going to do. Probably just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, surely that's a good point from the commentators. Actually, you can't legally throw the ball and pass it to someone with only one arm because you have to punch the ball away. So that's a good point, actually. 48-44. 7 minutes 50 left of the third quarter. Anyone's game.
Darcy Cameron. Popular name for footballers these days, Darcy. Lots of them.
Can Collingwood take the lead again?
To give the Magpies back the lead.
No. No, 1 point behind. 48-45 for the Bombers. Hi, Danny.
Outside 5. Outside 5. Here, mate. Stand. Stand.
Very careful and selective. Wright's got to force the contest. He does. That allows Waterman, McGrath, Shield and Heppel.
I think, I tell you what I said, I think this is better for, if I'm being a little bit selfish on the result here, I think Bombers winning will certainly be good for the Swans. You know, the Swans are doing well this season, and so if you can have teams around them or below them losing, that's a good thing. So, yeah, Bombers, I'm going for Bombers now, I think.
Those two names over the years. Lipinski runs on. Now De Goey. Around the body off the step. Never got
Oh,
the ball, though. Draper dropped what he should have taken.
Draper should have taken that.
Got some problems. Little fumble from Dacos. Holding the ball. Magpies desperate for it. Gonna get it. Darcy Cameron going back, knowing heat was coming. Did so a moment later too. Merritt. Welfie.
So 6 minutes on the clock now.
Worried out of it by Maynard, who was superb. Waterman
They're struggling to keep hold of the ball. Big kick, big volley. Big volley by Collingwood.
He's got to be real careful back here. Draper took the legs.
Anthony, did you say, why do I want to help the Swans? Because I'm a Swans supporter. Anything to help the Swans is great.
Cameron called to go. Short to Adams. Still outside the arc. Take a very good kick. Doesn't want to bite it off. Instead he goes
God, I couldn't quite make the mark.
straight through his hands.
And ball out of play.
Coming in a rate of knots, JB. And as you say, pierce the grip. So danger here for the Bombers.
Umpire ball in inside the Bombers 50.
Win back towards the centre of goal. Draper the double.
Got to mark. Get him, get him, get him.
Oscar Elliott. Mark.
Uh-oh. Oh. Collingwood. 48-51 to Collingwood. In you go. Oh, poor defending there from Bombers, I think.
Pies. Good Anthem in their forward end. Ginnivan with his third. Collingwood back in front by 3 points. Just what the doctor ordered for a day like today.
Just random, is it? A lot of bodies, quick kick, just a question of who can. He almost made the drop of the ball as well as.
Nunya, can we have a little less of this Swans negativity, please? Come on. Swans are going all the way to the grand final.
Today, where it hasn't been easy for forwards.
If anyone would like to see this, if you can see, Astro has just bought in a big twig. Hang on. No, you can't see him now.
Parrish somehow got it.
Oh, there you go.
Shield out wide. Quainer and Perkins. Perkins has been fantastic. Great hands for Hobbs. He's taken it ahead.
This is what I'm dealing with in the background.
Busts on through. High wobbler.
Unbelievable.
Can't quite find right.
Like a rhinoceros.
There you go. He's just got himself a really long stick.
And Waterman a chance for his third and to put the Bombers back in front.
Honestly. Absolutely mental.
Waterman now with a pretty simple shot. So
No, I'm not giving my footy to play with. No chance.
6-1 from set shots this year. Waterman in he comes.
And Bombers take the lead again. 55 play 51. It's very nip and tuck at the moment, isn't it? Really nip and tuck.
Talk about keep the fans in their seats. None of the 80-odd thousand even interested in walking at the moment.
It should be a very good final one. It should be a very good final quarter. We got 3 minutes 56 left on the clock of the third quarter. And I still have no idea which way this is going. I don't think anyone can predict this, to be honest. I said I think it's been a good game. I know some other people think the quality hasn't been as good, but I think it's been a decent quality game. On the majority of the game, anyway. Oh! Very quick from Collingwood. They got the mark inside the 50.
Clear out. Yeah, you're right on it.
Maynard giving him some advice.
That's your ankle. Nice there, nice and stand. No. The 15 gone. We'll play time off.
3 for Jack Ginnivan already.
Jack Ginnivan. He's made 3. Can he make it 4? Can he make it 4? It's some distance. He's got the height. There we go. Oh, it's like a swing, isn't it? It is like a swing. Collingwood score, Bombers score, Magpies score, Bombers score. What a brilliant third quarter. What a brilliant third quarter here.
4 goals on Anzac Day. That is quality.
Just over 3 minutes left of the third quarter. He's playing well. Ginnivan is doing a good job today.
When he kicks his fourth, he immediately says, come from all directions to me. I am the man here today. I've got 4 and I've set this game alight.
To be fair, as it stands at the moment, man of the match probably is Jack Ginnivan.
Because I am it.
He is playing well. Ball up. Bombers with the ball. What can they do? Can they get a quick response? Not quite.
Grundy with the sore knee, that doesn't look good. Immediately a ball down towards Cameron. To go, he ran out of trouble and into trouble. And he's been pinged. Martin, can they respond again? It's been goal for goal here over the last 4 goals.
So Bombers at the halfway. They're going big into the 50, or just outside of the 50. Punched away by Collingwood. Essendon free kick.
55 metres, you'd think too far to score.
About 55 metres out.
Short, McGrath, probably still just on the limit.
Hasn't really gained anything from that little pass.
McGrath gets a wind up. Long ball.
It's gone into the front of the goal. No mark though. Was the second catch there.
Goes for another go and Hoskin Elliott wraps it up.
There's a behind. 56 plays 57. It couldn't be any closer, could it? It really could not be any closer in this game.
Work as well. Who's looking after Parrish this quarter? He's had just 6 touches this quarter, Joe, but I know De Goey's been on him a fair bit.
Yeah, also Taylor Adams and Lipinski have been paying more a role on him.
Over a long one. Cameron, well served by the kick. He's got Brown to release quickly.
While they're not scoring.
Where does he go with this? To the fat side. It's magnificent for Myercheck. Great defending from Cox.
Honestly, he's making an absolute racket out there. Bits of twigs everywhere.
Guelphy.
There's only one place he could have gone with that kick to go in. He put it right.
Bloody mental. My favourite band is probably Sum 41. If you've ever heard of them. Hi, Essendon. They're playing on. They are playing on. They've taken the advantage.
Edmund just sees the field a little bit clearer at the front. Now the race is on. Martin needs to be clean. Noble blows him now. Got it away. Still got the numbers. Redmond. Quainer coming at him. Ugly left foot kick back inside.
Essendon inside the Collingwood 50. It was a good tackle. Collingwood got the ball.
Affecting the Caldwell snap with desperation.
So 56, 57, 15 seconds left. Oh, poor pass. Essendon have the ball. Can they do something in the last 10 minutes? Essendon outside the 50. Big kick inside. Oh, good defending. Good defending. Got enough of it. Collingwood with the ball. They play the ball. Siren goes. And that is Collingwood leading the third quarter by 1 point. Well. Right, let's get this sound down for the break. Let's get the sound down for the break. Well, that was a good third quarter. That was a really, really tight third quarter. They were taking it in turns to score, weren't they? Yeah, really, really exciting. Honestly, I just can't call it. And I haven't been able to call it for the whole game. It's been a really, really close one the whole game. Even the betting odds look. Even the betting odds are sort of getting close. $2.01 compared to $1.71. Are you guys going to make any predictions for the wins? Let me know. What are your predictions? Who is going to win this? Bombers or Magpies? Yeah, feel free not to send me any Magpie merchandise. Yeah, a really good one. I'm impressed by this game. Look, I know it's a lower scoring game. I know it's a lower scoring game than normal. However, there has been nothing in it, and I just think it's exciting. The passing has been, on the whole, really good. I think the kicking could be a little bit better, but otherwise, look, I don't think you can complain at this game. See, I don't think that's fair. Scampastra, I don't think that's true. I honestly don't think that's true. I know Nunya doesn't necessarily think that it's the greatest game either. But honestly, I think both teams are doing all right. I said, I think you're being a bit harsh on both teams. Normally, I'm the one that's harsh on the teams, saying how rubbish they've been. But I honestly don't think either team has been that bad. There's been really, really good passing play. Some of the counter-attacks have been really good, quick and accurate passing. I just think maybe being a little bit harsh on both teams, if I'm honest. It's a close game. Yes, it's not as high scoring, but it doesn't mean that the action hasn't been there. So yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, I watched the Crows last week. I watched the Crows win last week. I think it was last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. I'm trying to think what I did when I did watch the Crows. I think it was last week. Yeah, I watched Adelaide Crows versus Richmond Tigers, 16th of April. So last week. Because that was a long weekend of sport. If it's a draw, there certainly could be a draw. I don't think it'll be a draw. Personally, I don't think it'll be a draw, but it'd be interesting if it was, because yeah, you're right. There hasn't been a draw so far this season. I think the chances of a draw, when it's such a high score, when a sport is such a high scoring game, you don't get many draws, do you? You don't get many draws, and I don't think there'll be a draw in this game either, to be honest. Yeah, because it's such a high-scoring sport, you just don't get, it, do you? $217 votes in at the moment. 217 votes in. Essendon Bombers 36%. Collingwood Magpies 64%. It's certainly not been. It's not the closest of polls we've had in recent weeks, and yeah, it's an interesting one that the majority do think Collingwood are going to win this. We are in between the third and fourth quarter at the moment, so there'll be 20 minutes remaining when the game gets going again. Manny or Orozco. Medical sub's been made. All right, we ready for the last quarter? I'm not going to call it now. I'm not going to say who I think's going to win, because either team could win this. There is nothing in it, really. Collingwood trying to start the game bright. Essendon in their own 50, just playing the ball out nice, passing again. This has summed up the game. Sure, a bit too long.
One thing Hine does have is got that speed, and late in games, as the sub, you think he might be able to burst open some lines.
The intent already looks like
Give him the ball.
Give him the ball. Draper.
Eston chasing it. No, out of play. Are you guys sure Razor Ray is umpiring at any point today? Because I have not seen him. I don't think Razor's umpiring in this game.
I just think it's such a waste.
Eston kick it forwards. It's in the pocket. Keeps it on the field. Collingwood with the ball. Kicks out to the wing. into space, but it picked up by Essendon. Running into the pocket. Yes! It's the game of the bleached hair, guys, isn't it? If they've got bleached hair, they're playing well today. Guelphy in the pocket. Swing, swing, swing. Bombers take the lead. 62-57. Woo! This is exciting.
Couple for Guelphy. He's been handy. The crowd have enjoyed this day. Been a beauty.
Last 5 goals, I think, JB, of this game have all meant lead changes.
Good start to the fourth quarter by the Bombers. 62-57, 5-point lead. Still only 1 goal in it though.
Just watch Redmond here put on the afterburners and just run full speed, and not easy to do this on your left, on your non-preferred, to hit a target. And Guelphy deep in the pocket with a finish to put the Bombers in front.
Exactly what the doctor ordered on this famous day.
Essendon with the ball in the middle.
Draper, Parrish.
Essendon just seem like they're finding a little bit of momentum, but I'm not sure if they have.
Shield and then Redmond again. That's a really good spot. Mark by Hine. Some room to move. Let the big man go. White got the journey. Well done, Dacos, to stand strong.
No, I didn't think there was a razor. Someone said it, or a few people said it, but definitely no razor in this game. Oh, dropped it. Giving the ball to Essendon. Oh, now Essendon give the ball back to Collingwood. Playing it down the wing. Good mark. McCreary made a good mark there, right on the edge of the touchline.
Hard running aside bottom. Wants to go quickly. And Myercheck did brilliantly well.
He did a good job, Myercheck, because he led up first and then he got Zerk Thatcher.
All right, this is going to be probably a quick response from Collingwood here. A nice mark inside the 50, and we got a kick for Collingwood. This should end up being 63-62 Collingwood at this rate.
Thatcher disappointed he didn't get third up help. Myercheck to give Collingwood back the lead.
Collingwood with the kick.
Goal number 4.
Can't miss them. Cannot miss them. Goal number 4. 63-62 Collingwood. Honestly, the swings in this game.
He's also been really
No team's able to get momentum.
Another example of accuracy. 10 goals, 3 Collingwood. That had 13 shots, but Myercheck and Ginnivan are both 4 zip. Essendon 9-8. So 50-50. The ability to convert has just been a little bit better for Collingwood. That's got them the lead.
Absolutely unbelievable, honestly. This is such a close game. I just can't be. You just can't call it. Really cannot call it.
That's why he took that frontal position, but
To go able to just a nice little shepherd
just staying in the way, wasn't it? Preventing that.
lead change.
Jimbo, Sydney Swans did very well today again. This is why I think the Bombers should win this, only because it helps Sydney. So Bombers just out in their own half now. Playing the ball out to the wing. Who's in a space? Essendon players need to pull away now. He's gone for a high, big kick into the 50. Straight into Collingwood hands.
Was the best timer in the game as Parrish limps off the ground, and we think possible ankle here for Darcy Parrish.
Left ankle BT grabbed at it straight away after that tackle and then came to the bench with the doctor and will go straight down to the rooms.
Cal Brown. Imagine.
Oh, Collingwood dropped the mark, but they keep playing. They keep possession. Ball into the 50. Good. Good again.
Came at him, and we've been talking about it all day, where every now and again, if a teammate's approaching that sort of 50-metre line or 60 metres out, if you come at him, it's an easy hit-up.
For his fifth. That would be some sort of return from Jack Ginnivan.
Can he make it? Can Collingwood push away? It's good. It's good. Very good. This is, I'm sure this is the Ginnivan versus Guelphy game. These two are on it. He's got 5. No, I'm sorry. His hair is still better than a mullet. Definitely still better than a mullet. Yeah. I may have an hour nap and then I'm out to work. Essendon has certainly had more chances, haven't they? 9 goals for Essendon, 8 behinds compared to 11 goals and 3 behinds for Collingwood.
To kick 5 in an Anzac Day game. Paul Medhurst, years ago. 2008, I think it was.
2008, last game with 5 goals from one player in an Anzac Day. That is a while. 62 placed 69 for Collingwood. 15 minutes left on the clock. Collingwood snatch it. Collingwood snatch it. Goal for Collingwood. Whew. 62-75. They've just pushed away. Is this the break? Maybe the break.
There's about as big a margin as there's been today.
It's not over yet. Scamp, it is not over yet. Collingwood with the ball. They certainly now seem to have the momentum here.
3 goals in their last 12 possessions from this Collingwood, and all of a sudden they've become really effective.
The crowd have started to pick up the noise as well. Collingwood play the ball long. No, Mark couldn't quite keep hold of it. He can't get the ball away. He did drop it though, didn't he?
Yeah. You want to be able to kick the ball inside 50, no one really does it better than him.
Holding, shirt holding.
Response needed here from Essendon. Thinks about corridor and then thinks the better of him. Where does he go now? Just a long one. Ground level ball needed to win.
I say Collingwood had the momentum, but I'm really not sure. I don't think either team's had any momentum during the whole game. It's been such a swing. Essendon with the ball. They can't keep it though. Alright, Collingwood have the ball. That is a big, big ball into the Essendon 50. Essendon mark. Yeah, definitely made the mark. Oh no. Essendon get it back on the counter-attack. Who's there for him? Oh, there's a bit of a P-roller along the floor. Bit of a P-roller. Alex, I'm Sydney Swans, mate. Essendon, big ball into the Collingwood 50. Was that not high? Can we not say that was high, going around his neck? Certainly looked it. Yeah. Definitely. To be fair, even I'm saying that looked high. The ball went well over him. The ball went well over. Well over. It has to be high. Whether or not he meant it or not is another matter. Can we score? It's from 50. Bang. Yes, he can. There's another 6 points. 68 plays 75. It's still 7 points behind though. 12 minutes 53 left of the fourth quarter. It's still anyone's game, isn't it? Still anyone's game. The cheer squad behind. They've been active all game. A really good, you know, Essendon could have happily collapsed when Collingwood took that slightly larger lead, but they didn't. Essendon have kept going. They know they're still in this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Surely can't give that one as high. The guy's on the floor for starters. Surely not. That is not. I'm sorry. That is dreadful. I'm sorry, but no. That wasn't high. Come on. It just, yeah, that seems a poor decision. But he didn't use a high tackle to take. Well, it wasn't a high tackle, was it? By the letter of the law, just because his arm was on his shoulder, it wasn't a high tackle because the ball was dead on the floor. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. I appreciate it. So 68-81. 11 minutes 55. Ball goes up by the umpire right down the middle. Nice little bounce, that one. Essendon with the ball. The game is still there to be won. Big ball into the Collingwood 50. Straight over everyone's head. Essendon pick it up though. He's going for the goal. Is he going to make it? No, behind. Just to 1 point. I think so, Anthony. I think that was a bit harsh. A bit harsh. So 69 plays 81. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Collingwood with the ball. Oh, God. Solid. Solid tackle. Big ball into Collingwood's 50. Essendon cannot make the mark, though. Good. Just got to calm. Look for those short passes. Where are your teammates?
So Martin, very impressive young man, this guy. Looks made for this footy. Behind the sub, activated three-quarter time. Merritt now needs little...
Into the pocket, Mark into the pocket. Good. Just inside the 50 for the Bombers. They get their kick. What are they going to do with it? He plays early. Plays it in front of the goal. Behind. 70 plays 81. 11 points in it. 2 goals behind. 2 goals and they take the lead. Brilliant tackle that was. Brilliant tackle earlier on.
Gets all the way to the back and Brown. Now Pendlebury. Lipinski.
Collingwood playing it long, straight into Essendon's hands. Good tackle by Collingwood. So, Collingwood have the kick. It is outside the 50, about 55 metres out. Surely won't be going for the goal here. Surely that's too far. Nope. Plays it in, simple. Just to gain a few metres. Taylor Adams.
Give the Magpies a really good cushion. Adams.
Straight down the middle by Adams. Straight down the middle. 70 plays 87. That's a 17-point lead. Is that enough? Is that enough for Collingwood? 8 minutes 26 seconds left on the clock. Is it game over? Possibly. Possibly. There is still time to play. There is still time to play.
Taylor Adams right at the extremities of what he is capable of. But it gets there by a metre and that's all that needs to happen. 17-point Collingwood lead. I wouldn't say...
It's unlikely. It is unlikely, but you can't write them off yet. You cannot write the Bombers off yet. We've seen what happens in AFL. We've seen how quickly things can change. You cannot write the Bombers off yet. Yes, Collingwood are definitely more likely, but you cannot write Bombers off yet. They could do with a nice goal soon. Can't keep it on the pitch. Thanks, Shirley. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're new on this stream, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Perfect day for it. Big crowd and they're seeing a great game.
Collingwood. No, Bombers have the ball. Pushed it in the middle. No, he didn't push it in the middle. He more up and down. Oh, good tackle. Solid tackle by Bombers. Got to do something now, don't they? They've got to do something. Bombers got to find those players in space. Peel off. Big kick in. It's just hoping his teammates get on the end of it, and they don't. Just hit and hope, really, there. That is all they had. That was a mark. 7 minutes remaining. Essendon with the ball. Playing it into the pocket. Here's the chance. Here's the chance. Bring it back. This will bring it back to 11 if he does it.
Can he get it around the corner if he wants, or will he go the drop punt? Looks like he's going back for the drop punt here. Too far out to go around the corner, maybe. So man on the marks at
Is he going to make it?
7:35. Stringer. What can he do? City end looks good.
Looks good. There's 6 points. There's the goal. 76 plays 87. Bombers are back within 11. 2 goals. 2 goals in it. Still game on. It is still game on. 6 minutes and 18 to go. There's time.
Do or die goal. Had to be a goal. 6 minutes left.
He took that very nice, actually. He took that really, really well. Stringer.
Well, the two players that they brought in who are under injury clouds connect there. Zachy Merritt with just a beautifully weighted kick, and that's one of his best attributes. And then Jackie Stringer going back on the tight angle, kicks his third.
Biggest crowd at an AFL game since the 2019 grand final. And they are seeing an absolute ripper. Hold, I reckon, on
Holding. Essendon ball. Essendon seem to have the momentum now. They do have some momentum.
Merritt checks the kick, looking for Stringer. Why wouldn't he just kick 3?
Stringer's let go of it and then re-grabbed it.
Powell's out.
5 minutes 50. 76-87. 11 points behind. Collingwood with the ball. They're under pressure though. Bombers are certainly putting pressure on them now.
Chris was on in the corridor. He didn't want to go there. Grundy outside.
Playing it wide. Good.
Always going to work for Grundy.
Very, very good by Grundy.
He's had a good last 5 10 minutes, Grundy, hasn't he? Draper, I think, has been on top for most of the game, but
Oh no. Has he just given a free 50 metres? Oh no. He's given him a free 50. What a stupid time. Stupid time when you've still got a chance to get back into this game and you give the team a free 50. Stupid.
Where he's now on the mark. He's a very generous spot.
Really stupid. That is the sort of stupid mistake that you don't want to be making at this point.
17 points will make it awfully tough.
With 5 minutes 50 seconds left on the clock. Grundy. Grundy with the kick. It's in. There's a goal. What a stupid mistake. I wouldn't even say a mistake. What a stupid thing to do. Giving Collingwood a free goal there, basically.
yeah, that big tackle that created the Adams goal, and he's lucky then to get the 50-metre penalty, but it was a good, strong mark down the line. He's just really...
Honestly, that is not the time you give away a free 50.
Then all of a sudden he's making...
76 plays 93. 4 minutes 41 left. It's not over, but it's more or less over. The fat lady is warming up the vocal cords. You can certainly say that that Collingwood's kicking's been very good. 15 goals, only 3 behinds. Their kicking has been very, very good today.
Rushing to get to the rooms and enjoy perhaps the moment, but it's not quite shut, I still don't think. 17 points.
Essendon have got to do something here.
Set shots extraordinary by both teams in the second half. 13 goals won, both sides have kicked.
Essendon with the ball.
In this second half of footy. Baldwin held up.
Held up.
Bombers in a good attacking position.
Thanks. Brody, keep the meter.
Draper was to charge it through to Goey. Slipinski, Heppel, Merritt.
Essendon now playing it into the 50. There's the mark. There's the mark with 4 minutes remaining. He's got to be fairly quick to take this.
But he needs to kick the goal. So Waterman has 3.
Peter right.
So 3 minutes and 50 on the clock.
Goal game, 11 points. Waterman, there's the target. Yes.
Goal.
Got it.
Really good kicking. Well done. Nice and easy one for him.
11 points.
3 minutes and 43 left.
53 seconds. Instructions everywhere on the bench.
More than enough time, BT. More than enough.
There is time. There is time. 11 points. It's 2 goals. That's all they need.
You are taking that. Really good performance.
Melbourne quick 22 behinds last night. They were missing big time. But gee, this last quarter has it under pressure and under fatigue. Both teams have been so accurate.
Umpires getting the ball up.
The MCG
There's the bounce.
put some heat here on the
3 minutes 40 left. Can Bombers score 2 clean goals?
high and wide. Hoskin Elliott, Redmond with him, and now side bottom, only as far as Hind. No one there for him though. Pendlebury taken out with the footy. 3:25 left. As I said, got to go back to the 2019 GF for a bigger crowd in an AFL game.
All right, we get the idea, guys. It's a big crowd. Thanks for reminding us every 5 minutes. 3 minutes 17.
Really work some time off the clock. Must intercept the footy here, isn't it?
No one is going home early, are they? No one is leaving. 82 plays 93 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Collingwood playing the ball. Giant trying to get into the 50, but Essendon pick it up. Essendon now. Poor. Collingwood with the ball.
Intelligently using all the time that was
2 minutes 40 left. Cannot afford to give Collingwood a mark now in the 50.
so now they can get players behind the footy, lock it in. How many extras do you want behind the footy here, Job, if you're the Pies?
If I can count.
2 minutes 38.
I think that's about the right number.
Still got to be competitive in the contest here, Draper. And they are that.
If Collingwood score now, it's game over. That's what they need. Collingwood need 1 goal just to seal it. There is still time.
It's a deep lock-in by the Pies. They're all pointing, verbalising directions. Cover this space, cover that man. Grundy,
2 minutes 20.
McGrath,
Aston have got to find something.
release. Hind off the
Playing it down to the wing, but it's going out. It's not staying on the field.
Is there 2 kicks I reckon Hind would like to have again?
They're all stuck in their seats. Some of them want to leave, but they can't. You can't be leaving at a game like this. 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Times
1 minute a goal.
very, very important. Brody Grundy.
Play on. They're saying play on. Tackle him.
Come at him short to Noble. He can go back to
Honestly, they need to be listening to the umpire. See you later, Anthony.
important early in this game, Noble. Long one here.
1 minute 30.
Hands of Cameron just got to be so brave now, isn't it? Take everything on. Hind again. Redmond
Just can't get the space. Collingwood doing a really, really good job of swamping Bombers. This is all they need. Collingwood just need to keep the ball. He's going to take his time, isn't he? He's going to take his time. Oh, didn't make the mark. Coming up 55 seconds. Essendon with the ball. They need to be quick. Oh, he stumbled. No. Yeah, Essendon have the ball. They're running on the counter-attack. 38 seconds left. Ah, it's just a hit and hope, though. It's just a hit and hope. Now it's all over. No, it's all over. They think it's all over. It is now. 20 seconds left. Collingwood are going to take the victory on Anzac Day. Look at the Collingwood fans behind the goal. Collingwood fans behind the goal are going crazy. Absolutely crazy. There we go. Fair play. Fair play to Collingwood. They held on. A good game. I enjoyed that. I did enjoy that. It didn't quite make over 100, but it was a thoroughly enjoyable game. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm going to leave it there. I need to get some breakfast before I start work. Amazing, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to our vlog channel as well. All the links in the description, obviously. If you want to support my channel as well, things you can do. There's Buy Me a Coffee, which is basically like Patreon, but we get a bigger cut of the money. There's merchandise down below. If you scroll down, we've got AFL merchandise, cricket, rugby, football, Pixie merchandise as well. So that's another way to support me. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing rest of your week. That is me for the week. We'll see what I've got coming up at the weekend. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. And that is